Well, okay. Aside from basically thinking I was going to die from the whole heart issue, going to the ER and all that stuff, I've had a really good day, really good last couple days because I think it was yesterday or the day premature atrial contractions. I didn't have one. And then since then, I have not had one. So it's been like 2.5 or 3 days. So that was definitely freaking me out. I hope it's gone for good. I think I got all my electrolytes like correct. Um, Fingers crossed that, like, I'm like 99% sure that that's all it was. Just I went way too hard too many times, sweating, and I wasn't putting the right electrolyte ratios back into my body. Um, I do like an extremely low carb diet. Basically, zero carbs is what I'm shooting for. But, I might end up getting 10, 15, 20, something like that. But really low carb. So that means that I have to have my electrolytes dialed in better if I'm, especially if I'm sweating a bunch or something, which I work, outside, like trade job, construction job. So as it is, I sweat throughout the day. And then if I throw a workout in there and it's outside and it's been 80, 90 degrees, I sweat a gallon, then I end up in the ER. So it's good to know, not to do that again. That wasn't. But aside from the $6,000 bill, I'm really, really happy that I learned this and I fixed it. I'm just going to say that. I fixed it. I'm fixed. I didn't die. So it's been a great last couple of days. It's been absolutely gorgeous outside. I've been doing, in addition to jump roping, which is like a newer thing that I decided to pick up and do as like a great thing after you eat. They say is to like walk around for 10 minutes or something like that. Stan Efferding was the first one I ever saw that talked about that. Now it's a lot bigger, but this is like 2014, 15. He was talking about the shit. So really, really, really smart bodybuilder guy. I actually haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's okay. But anyway, after you eat, move for like 10 minutes. Like walk around, doesn't matter. Do some kind of movement. And it might be the single biggest thing you can do to like get your body going so that you're more like one of those people that processes food. Those people that would eat and then it just never seems to affect them. They don't feel like crap after they eat, even if they eat crap. And they don't seem to gain weight from it, even if they eat crap. And they're just not bothered by it. Well, if you eat and then you move for like 10 minutes, minimum, more is, in this context, more is better. But your body might react a little bit more like those people where you're less affected. It just gets everything going. Like your digestion, everything gets going. And that's one of the things I like about my diet now is that it almost doesn't matter how much I eat. I don't feel like that heavy, bloated, sluggish. None of that's there. Like I'm kind of like meat-based, carnivore-ish. I don't say I'm carnivore because I love vegetables and fruit, like apples, stuff like that. But I definitely notice if I eat 2 pounds of red meat and that's it, totally different feeling than 1.5 pounds of red meat and an apple. I will feel bloated and just way more sluggish if I have the apple. It's just how it is, man. Same thing if I have like the pound and a half of red meat and I have cauliflower, or if I have Brussels sprouts, or if I have asparagus or broccoli. Any of those things, you're gonna feel more full. In my case, I feel more full. I feel more like gassy, more bloated. Like I can pound like 2-3 pounds of meat, and literally you can still walk around and you still feel like a lion. I always feel like when I'm fasting, like 3 days after, 3 days into a fast, literally I feel like a lion or a panther or something like that. When you walk around, you just feel so connected to your muscles and like your entire system. It's like you're like a machine, but an animal. You're an animachine. I don't know, but so I decided, since I don't want to walk around the block, I don't have a treadmill, that the jumping rope would be like I would hit a few birds with one stone. Not even just two, a few birds with one stone. Imagine that. But it's supposed to be really good for your feet, like strengthening your feet. Jumping rope is supposed to be good to do like the rebound. They call it rebounding, basically where you jump on a trampoline, like just like a personal one-person trampoline, which is kind of the saddest thing and the funnest thing ever if you think about it. It's just like a one-person trampoline, which I saw a lot when I was a little kid, but now they call them rebounders. But it's good for your cells and your lymphatic system to bounce up and down on stuff. So I figured, okay, I'm still like, if I start doing jump rope now, maybe it's something I'll keep in my life forever, because that's the game. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to grow up. I want to stay young forever. I want to stay supple and strong and flexible and not be dried out, which right now I'm dry as shit for some reason. But look, I'm lowering my caffeine. I've been sipping on this for hours. Like the doctor said, to lower caffeine because of my heart thing, whatever. I have absolutely been doing that. I've literally already cut caffeine in half, and it's been like a week or a week and a half since I saw the guy. And he said to do 100 milligrams a week less. And what the shit? You hear that sound? That was weird. Got real loud. I have the isochronic tones on in the background. I like it sometimes. Isochronic tones or binaural beats, depending on what I'm trying to do, to optimize or change your brain wave, change your brain state, stuff like that. I like to, hack different systems, which is why I was doing the jump rope after eating. So the jump rope shit is cool. Love it. I got a weighted jump rope. I got like a speed jump rope. I got a really thick, like a thick weighted jump rope that is literally just like a heavy rope. And that thing's like a beast. If you jump with that, you have to change your whole mechanics and everything, how you move. Like you'll feel it. I swear to God, I'm literally something, I don't know. I'm actually looks like I actually am putting size on my shoulders from jumping rope. I mean, I'll take it for sure. But, you wouldn't think from a cardio movement, but definitely, I don't know. Shoulders are usually hard to grow. So the whole jump rope thing led me into rope flow or a flow rope or whatever. So I've been doing that for, I don't know, a week, something like that. And I absolutely love it. I was doing it last night outside in the rain, in the dark. And I live in like a strip of condos, but we have like our own little private, they're not private, but we have our own little patios. And there's like a fence on either side. So it's kind of private. But if you walk out past the fence, like 10 feet from your door, you can see other people's kind of little areas and whatever. But it was dark, but it was still like I'm out there, with this flow rope in the rain, swinging it around and everything else. It's a really, really, really good. Anybody who wants to start some kind of a movement practice and maybe you have a problem like me where you tend to go way too hard, too fast, the flow rope might be your thing. I think it should be everybody's thing, honestly. It's really cool too. It looks so cool. And like, when I first started, I've only literally done it like 5 days now or something like that. I think I got it Sunday. Today's Friday. So yeah, five days. But look it up. You should consider getting one. They're incredible. So much fun. You look really cool. You look really cool after you start to get the hang of it. My son loves it. I have a little video of him doing it, and he's so serious. He's got like his serious face on, dude. He's like, boom, 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 boom. He got so into it so quick. But yeah, fun for all ages. But that would be a really good thing to do, like right after dinner. Some flow rope flow. I don't know, whatever. It's just like you're literally just swinging a rope around. You type it in on YouTube, flow rope. You'll see Nsima, this big black dude, like super, super muscular, but the most athletic, muscular guy I think I've ever seen. Like crazy, crazy athletic and flexible. And like, anyway, when you see him do it, you'll want to do it because he looks so cool. Like I can't do 2% of the moves he can do yet with the flow rope, but I can do a few of them. I'm really good at like 3 or 4 different moves so far. And really you only need one to like have fun. You don't even need the one because it's like, it's challenging to not hit yourself in the head, but look into it. It's awesome. I love you.